I'm Jeremy Narby. I'm an anthropologist. I work for a Swiss NGO called Nouvelle Planète, and I use most of my time to be an activist in favor of indigenous people here in the Amazon. And what that comes down to is listening to initiatives by indigenous people and organizations in favor of their communities and the rainforest, and then presenting these initiatives to foundations in Europe and North America as a kind of a fundraiser and a go-between and a translator. And so taking these initiatives in Spanish and putting them into French and English and into a language that people in foundations can understand, and then vice versa. And then making people who are ecologically minded in Europe and North America understandable to indigenous organizations. And today, just this morning, I was with the Achuar Indians who are resisting a petroleum company that has seriously damaged their region, and we've been getting funds to them so that they can actually document the oil spills and so on, and hold the company accountable to the agreements that they reached. So it's a sort of on. I've been doing this for 20 years as a kind of an ally of indigenous people here in the Amazon. And one part of the, let's say, the more intellectual part of my work is trying to make understandable to the Western world the knowledge of indigenous people here. And that's where the hallucinogens come in, because the indigenous people of the Western Amazon are really clear that the origin of a good part of their knowledge about plants and animals and life in general comes from the plant teachers that their shamans use. So for me, making or trying to make shamanic knowledge understandable in Western terms is a political project. And I think one of the reasons that Western people have had a hard time understanding indigenous knowledge is also for pretty political reasons. If you look at it in history, essentially,